WUB Network, America's sports leader, is proud to present the Progressive Cup Series. Well, it all comes down to this. The Flex Seal 400, 20 laps in the desert at Phoenix International Raceway to crown a champion. The Nabisco pre-race show. Eddie Kalegi, Trip McGinnis, Tony Stewart. Happy to be here. And guys, it all comes down to this. Yeah, I mean, 4 great drivers too. Logano, Elliott, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, all going to be dueling tonight. And Trip, we're at a new layout here at Phoenix too. Yeah, they changed this track up a little bit now. The start-finish line is where Turn 2 used to be. Biggest thing is now that the dog leg is actually going to be right off the restarts. So there's going to be some big opportunities for 3-4 wide moves right off these restarts as guys try to advance their position. But it'll all be focused on that battle for the title, Tony. Yeah, and I think it's going to be interesting to see if the guys who are typically good at Phoenix, like Kevin Harvick, are still, you never know, because this track is a little bit different. So let's get into our Subway selections. Tony, let's start with you. Well, I'm still going to go with Kevin Harvick. Whoa, you were just dissing him. Hey, I mean, he's still the Phoenix King. I don't see anybody stopping him. He's been so consistent this season. Well, I like Joey Logano. He just won at Las Vegas. I think Penske gets the title. I'm going to go with Joe Gibbs, Kyle Busch. He came up so close to Kyle Larson last year for the title. I think this year he gets his second. But here we are in Phoenix. Beautiful evening. It'll be a day-to-night transition just like we saw a couple of weeks ago at Yonkers. 40 drivers ready to battle. Let's see our drivers to watch for. We'll start with Chase Elliott. Won the Daytona 500 this year. A 3-time winner. He starts second. Highest starting Final Four driver, Kevin Harvick, looking for that first title. Can he finally do it? He starts third. Kyle Busch starts fourth. Like we said, hasn't won since his first year at Gibbs back in 2009. Joey Logano seeks his first title, lowest starting contender in sixth. We've got some farewells as well. Matt Kenseth, a veteran. Final start here with Roush Racing in that 6 car. Kasey Kahne and Levine Family Racing both go goodbye after this race. And Paul Menard makes his final start in the 21 for the Wood Brothers. Let's move on to the command.
Hi, I'm Phil Swift here for the Flex Seal 400. Hopefully there's not a lot of damage today. Drivers, start your engines and flex on.
Well, it's the Flex Seal 400, of course, so we need Phil Swift here to fire up the engines. Let's get the starting lineup going. Row 1, Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott, followed by Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch. Then you've got Alex Bowman in row 3 next to Joey Logano, then Denny Hamlin and William Byron. And then you got row 5, Kurt Busch, Brad Keselowski, Eric Jones, Matt Kenseth in that final start. Then you got row 7, Jimmy Johnson, Jamie Rockwell, then Daniel Suarez next to Jamie McMurray. Row 9, you got Ryan Newman to the inside of Bubba Wallace. You got Ross Chastain, Brett Moffitt filling in for Martin Truex Jr. He's out after that leg injury from Las Vegas, precautionary. Kane and Almirola, then the Dinger and Stenhouse. Yep, Paul Menard, Landon Castle, row 13, Austin Dillon, KJ Johnson after that. Clint Boyer next to Chris Buescher. Then you've got Matt Benedetto, his outside is Ty Dillon. Towards the back, Michael McDowell, David Reagan, their teammates. Reagan dropping a part-time next year. Corey LaJoie, Alexander Estrada, then Kennington, BJ McLeod, Smithley, and Allgaier. Your DNQ is Timmy Hill, 20 laps, halfway end of lap 10. Pit window, 10 to 13 laps. The new configuration. We got some retirees and a champion crown tonight. Let's start with Debbie Daniels.
Chase Elliott may be the youngest of the Final Four, but he also starts the highest. He finished second last time we raced here at Phoenix and is ready to contend for a title. Ed?
Unlike the newcomer Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick is a 2-decade veteran of the series, still seeking his first championship. Despite all the close calls in the past, Harvick thinks that this is his best chance to claim that elusive title.
Kyle Busch was a turn away from potentially winning the championship last year, and he's been so consistent all season, I wouldn't count out that 18 at all. Well, Joey Logano thinks he can win it this year. He's been really good. He won at Las Vegas. He thinks he's had a lot of speed at the shorter tracks, so let's see what the 22 can do for Penske Racing. Well, the buildup is over. The race is here. 20 laps. It's Elliott. It's Harvick. It's Busch. It is Logano. Trip, are you ready? Yes, I am. Hold them, flagman. Great flag. Let's go. Let's roll. Chase Elliott prevailing on the outside here against Ryan Blaney. He's going to clear him through 3 and 4 and lead the opening lap as Harvick looks through the dogleg. He's going to try to get second place. Oh, we got trouble already. Kasey Kahne is up into the wall. Ryan Newman involved, and the caution's going to come out. Man, that's some heartbreak for Kasey Kahne here in his final start. Levine Family Racing, their final start too. Looks like Ryan Newman in the 31's also got some damage. See what happened. Chastain tip Newman? Remember, these guys had some bad blood at Yonkers. Newman wrecked Chastain in that race, and Kasey Kahne, innocent bystander there on the inside. Great job, though, by Bubba Wallace to miss that as Kahne came right across the track. Well, after that little stoppage, we'll get back green here on lap 6. Ryan Newman is in 39th. Kasey Kahne is out of the race, and we are back under the green flag. Man, look at Kevin Harvick. Kyle Busch tried to go 3 wide, but you just can't keep up the momentum on that outside. Yeah, this is such a flat track, you can't do that. Kevin Harvick trying to make something happen on the inside, but can't get there to chase Elliott. This is getting to be an interesting race here because Harvick's got speed, but Tony, you don't really have to make a move right now if you're Kevin Harvick. Yeah, halfway points mean nothing. You see Alex Bowman getting aggressive. He's not racing for the championship, but it's the best finisher. Doesn't matter if you get 5 points here or 4 or what. Whoever finishes the highest at lap 20 is your champion. As the battle rages on here, Chase Elliott ahead of Kevin Harvick as they're going to come through towards 1 lap until the halfway bonus. Harvick is gaining on Chase Elliott, but the 9 car is getting right through these lappers. Wow, look at the 29, got right up in front of Harvick. Elliott's faring a lot better here. And through 3 and 4, Chase Elliott will win the halfway bonus as the caution flag will come out. Pretty clean start to this race. Man, but it's going to be interesting to see how Kyle Busch and Logano can recover because they're getting outclassed right now by the 9 and the 4. Well, pit stops will determine that. Here we go.
Kevin Harvick says the number 4 car is a bit tight in the corners, but has tons of speed. 4 tires, fuel, and an air pressure adjustment for Harvick. Ed?
Kyle Busch nearly overshoots his pit box as he is very frustrated over the radio. Busch says the M&M's Camry is slower than a used station wagon and needs some major changes. Further ahead, there are no complaints from race leader Chase Elliott, so regular service for the 9.
Thank you, guys. We'll see how it all sorts out. And championship picks, you can see it's pretty evenly split, Tony. Well, because we got 4 really even drivers that are contending for this championship. It's different than last year. You know, Stenhouse was a bit of a dark horse. All 4 of these guys have proven to be strong. Harvick's been consistent. Busch has piled up the wins. Elliott, Logano, they've been the 2 best in the playoffs, setting up for a good battle. Well, 7 to go. We got Elliott and Harvick up front. They've been the 2 fastest. This restart could be very key if this race goes green. Kyle Busch, he's in 4th. Behind him is Joey Logano. And your Bass Pro Shops lucky fish is that 34 of Michael McDowell. The green flag is back in the air. Man, let's see what happens here. Elliott defending low. Harvick side drafting and Elliott gets loose. The 9 bobbles. Oh, the 22's in the wall. Big hit for the 22 with Logano. He's losing spots as Elliott is behind Kevin Harvick now. Let's see a replay. Man, let's see what happened. Did Hamlin block him? No, Blaney forced the 11 in. A teammate screws over Joey Logano. That's heartbreaking. And now he goes to pit road, Ed.
It's a flat right front tire for Joey Logano after he clipped the wall off the restart. Big damage on the 22. It looks like his title chances are gone.
That is heartbreaking. Meanwhile, Alex Bowman is getting involved in this playoff battle. There's Ryan Blaney in 5th. That'd be so disappointing for Joey Logano, though. I mean, he's worked this hard. And to have it all in because of a teammate, I thought it was Denny Hamlin's fault at first. Now Alex Bowman going for the lead on Kevin Harvick. He's trying to get away. He's looking for his first win. Remember, last season, Chase Elliott won the finale for his first win and went on to win this year's Daytona 500. Bowman trying to have lightning strike twice, as Chase Elliott is now side by side with the lapped car of Logano. As we dwindle down in these last couple laps, can Alex Bowman win the race and can Kevin Harvick win the championship? Man, Chase Elliott's trying to get there. Does he have a chance here to get to Kevin Harvick? We only got a lap and a half to go. Kevin Harvick trying to win the championship after the big move when Chase Elliott had a big blunder. It's the final lap of the season. Elliott needs a good 1 and 2. He gets a decent one. He's going to have one more shot. Alex Bowman ahead. He's going to get his first win. One last shot for Elliott. He won't get there. He slides up. Kevin Harvick, the closer, finally is a Progressive Cup Series champion. And the congratulations come over as he wins the chip. What a job. What a long career for Kevin Harvick. And he finally can call himself a champion. And there's the move. Chase Elliott, we've seen it before with these mistakes, and it happens again. Alex Bowman celebrates the win, but it's Kevin Harvick, who always does so well at Phoenix. The new layout, no problem for him. He burns it down. He's the champion, and the team comes out to greet him in droves. And Kevin Harvick has done it, the new Progressive Cup Series champion. As the results go by, you see Chase Elliott was 3rd, Kyle Busch was 6th. And guys, the determining thing was with 7 laps to go. And this isn't the first time either. I mean, you remember that Martinsville race last season when Elliott spun the tires on the late restart. It's just these big late race restarts. We've seen him make mistakes before. He's going to get over that. I mean, he's a young driver, but really disappointing for that to happen to him. Yeah, but Kevin Harvick capitalized and so consistent all season. Consistency is what got him all the way to this Final Four despite not winning a race until Yonkers this season. You saw Joey Logano, by the way, finish 30th after the flat tire. Yeah, but, I mean, consistency is key, and that's how he won this championship, and you got to be really happy if you're part of Haas Racing. You can see the final standings here. Of course, points-wise, it got a little thrown off. Of course, we had some surprisers get knocked out in the round of 8, including Martin Truex Jr. and Ryan Blaney, who were so strong this season. Truex, by the way, was only out because of the doctor said it was best for him to sit out of this race. He could have raced, but they said it was really up to him, and he just wants to be healthy for the Daytona 500. You see the rest of the standings. William Byron disappointing in 25th. Kyle Larson, despite being suspended for the last 6 races of the season, still got 28th in points. Kasey Kahne at a disappointing 34th, but we'll go back up here to wrap up this season. We have an exciting announcement. It will no longer be the Progressive Cup Series next season. We will now be the Flex Seal Cup Series. The Flex Seal Series will become the Busch Series, powered by Jegs Performance. Tripp will let you finish this off. Well, it's been great to be up here in the booth. I mean, what a season, what a run for Harvick. All these other guys are going to come back hungry. And Tony, I hope you enjoyed it up in the booth all season. Oh, you know it. I mean, I love working with you guys. It was a new perspective for me. I'm going to do some dirt racing, obviously, in the off-season, but can't wait to be back here next season to enjoy this. Well, Alex Bowman gets to enjoy his first career win. And, of course, congratulations to Kevin Harvick and Haas Racing on their Progressive Cup Series title. Well-deserved, and they can celebrate it this offseason. The Liberty Mutual Truck Series kicks off next to begin the new season at Daytona. For a whole crew, this is Eddie Kalegi signing off from WUB Network.